said would be true. I don't play pickleball, but I think if you play good tennis or tennis, you could probably play pickleball really well. So I would say that's true.
All right, listen up. Everyone knows Serena Williams is one of the richest and most famous athletes on the planet. She's a legend in tennis, with 23 Grand Slam singles titles and a net worth estimated around $250 million. So how on earth is it possible that she can't afford a Tesla? Sounds nuts, right? But when you look closer at her finances, lifestyle choices, and some unexpected details, you start to see why owning a Tesla isn't a simple yes for Serena. This isn't clickbait. It's real facts. And by the end of this video, you'll get why money alone doesn't guarantee you the keys to a Tesla. Let's count down the reasons, starting from number 10. 10. Tesla cars are expensive, even for millionaires. A Tesla isn't your average car. The base model, Tesla Model 3, starts at around $43,000. But if you want the long-range or performance versions, you're talking $55,000 to $70,000 easily. Then there's the Model S and Model X, which start at over $90,000 and can go well above $130,000 with options. For someone like Serena, these prices might seem small compared to her net worth, but they matter when you think about cash flow and investments. Serena's wealth isn't all in cash. A big chunk is tied up in investments, equity stakes in companies, property, and her own businesses. Spending $60,000 or more on a luxury car is not just about having the money. It's about whether it makes sense financially. For her, there are better places to put her money, like investing in startups or expanding her fashion line, S by Serena. 9. The cost of maintaining a Tesla is higher than you think. Owning a Tesla isn't just the sticker price. There are hidden costs that can add up, especially for someone like Serena who travels constantly. While Teslas have fewer moving parts than gas cars, they still require specialized maintenance. For example, replacing tires on a Tesla can cost over $300 each because of the heavy torque and instant acceleration Tesla delivers. Annual service packages aren't cheap either. Plus, electric cars need charging infrastructure. If Serena doesn't have easy access to a reliable and fast charging station at home or work, owning a Tesla becomes inconvenient and costly. Installing a home charger can cost between $1,200 and $2,000. And if she travels or stays in places without good charging, that's an added hassle. 8. Serena's real estate ties up a lot of capital. Serena and her husband, Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian, have invested heavily in real estate. They own multiple properties, including a $10.5 million mansion in Jupiter, Florida, and other homes that reportedly cost millions each. Real estate is a big part of their wealth, but it's not liquid cash. You can't just sell a house overnight when you want to buy a car. So even though Serena's net worth sounds huge, most of it is locked up in these long-term assets. That means she might be careful about splurging on a luxury car that depreciates in value. Real estate is considered a safer and smarter investment over time. 7. Serena's focus on investments and business growth. Serena Williams isn't just a tennis player. She's a serious businesswoman. She's invested in over 60 startups through her venture fund, Serena Ventures. These companies are in tech, wellness, fashion, and more. Investing millions in these startups takes priority over buying a fancy car. From a financial viewpoint, it's smarter for Serena to keep her money growing in businesses that could multiply her wealth, rather than spending tens of thousands on a car. 6. Serena's environmental values and Tesla's ethical questions. Serena Williams has publicly supported causes related to health, sustainability, and equality. Tesla is widely known for electric vehicles and renewable energy. but the company also faces criticism over its business practices and supply chains. Serena might hesitate to buy a Tesla if she questions whether the car fits her personal ethics, especially given the scrutiny over Tesla's labor practices and environmental impact in mining. Celebrities today think more about how their purchases reflect their values. 5. The practicality of Serena's lifestyle versus Tesla ownership. Serena's lifestyle is unique. As a professional athlete, mother, entrepreneur, and philanthropist, she needs a car that can handle everything. From school runs with her daughter Olympia to trips with her family, and sometimes even transporting equipment. Many reports suggest Serena prefers SUVs or spacious, reliable vehicles like Range Rovers or Mercedes, which are popular among athletes. Teslas, while roomy, aren't always the most practical choice for families who need maximum space or towing power. Serena's choice probably leans towards comfort and versatility rather than tech gadgets. The high depreciation factor of luxury electric cars. Luxury cars, including Teslas, depreciate rapidly. Even though Teslas hold value better than some other electric vehicles, the market for used Teslas can fluctuate due to newer models and advancements. Serena's money is smartly invested in assets that appreciate or generate income. Spending $70,000 on a car that loses 20 to 30% of its value in the first few years doesn't align with the financial habits you'd expect from someone managing hundreds of millions of dollars. She's more likely to opt for assets that keep or grow their value. 3. Tesla's supply chain and availability issues. Tesla has faced production bottlenecks, delays, and availability challenges in recent years. Even if Serena wanted a Tesla, getting the exact model and features she wants might take months due to supply chain disruptions. Celebrities often want the latest, most customized versions, and waiting months for delivery is frustrating. Serena, with her busy schedule, might prefer vehicles that are ready to go with little hassle. 2. The hidden costs of insurance and registration. Many people forget about insurance, taxes, and registration fees when considering car ownership. Tesla's insurance premiums tend to be higher than average because of their expensive parts and specialized repairs. In California, for example, Tesla owners pay an additional EV fee of $100 to $200 yearly to support road maintenance. On top of that, insurance premiums for high-value Tesla models can be hundreds of dollars more per month than standard cars. For Serena, who has many vehicles and assets to insure, adding a Tesla might not be financially sensible when considering these recurring costs. 1. Serena's wealth is mostly in long-term investments, not spendable cash. Here's the biggest reason. Serena's wealth, estimated at $250 million, is mostly tied up in investments, endorsements, and business ventures, not just sitting in a checking account. Forbes reports that most of her income comes from endorsement deals with Nike, Wilson, Gatorade, and other brands, plus her ventures. This means that while she is very wealthy on paper, her actual liquid cash, money readily available to spend, is much smaller. Big-ticket purchases like Tesla's usually come out of liquid funds. And if Serena's cash flow is directed towards growing her businesses and family, buying a Tesla might not be a priority or even feasible without affecting her financial plans. So, there you have it. Serena Williams not affording a Tesla isn't about lacking money. It's about financial priorities, practical lifestyle choices, hidden costs, and the real structure of her wealth. She's focused on investing in her future and her family, rather than spending tens of thousands on a luxury car that depreciates fast and might not suit her needs. Next time you see a headline that says, "Serena can't afford a Tesla," you'll know there's a whole story behind that statement. It's a reminder that wealth is complicated. And money on paper doesn't always translate to simple spending power. If you liked this breakdown and want more stories like this that go beyond the surface, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more surprising facts coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.